Hello to my dear friends, how are you? I am super excited to make this video today. Today is Wednesday, and on Saturday I cleaned up this mess. So I'm going to show you a tiny bit of the finished product, and then I'm going to show you the mess, and I think it's a couple of different stages that I did of trying to clean up this mess, but I'm so happy with the results. And then I'm going to show you the whole room because I changed the setup of the entire family room where I'm standing, and I am really excited. This is about my 2016 goals. So this is what, now that looks pretty abstract, I know, but I think I kind of like it, at least for a little while. And I like that mirror, seeing it's just the right height for me to be able to look in. And this right here. Now let's go take a look at what a mess this whole area was. And then I'll show you what it looks like all cleaned up. Alright, there's where the cats are going to eat. So I pulled all the stuff out of the closet, threw a little bit back in. I've moved the litter box over here, not in the middle of the floor, but that's where it is right this second. It's going to be right behind that door. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, so I added a piece of furniture I wasn't planning on. This is an armoire that came out of my room. I wasn't going to put it in here, but I'm moving things around. Okay, that was already here. This is a really lovely piece of furniture, this desk right here. So not a desk, but a chest of drawers, just a short one. I moved that from my room. So I'm not sure what we're going to do here, but this is the current mess. We're going to work on it a little more. Okay, this video is a few weeks after I made the last one, just showing you the big giant mess that I had. So today I have had to move the things around on the floor to make room to bring the stuff out of the closet. So I emptied the closet, made a big mess, had to put some of it back in. There wasn't enough room on the floor. So now I've cleaned the floor so I can empty out the closet again. And I'm just going to keep this process over and over until I finally get this done. This is super hard for me. I have a certain amount of organization in my mind, but it's really hard for me to really piece it all together to make it work, but I'll show you what I've done so far. Okay, so this is the closet. Alright, I've moved stuff around on this. So I've got like things together, I just don't know what to do with them. That's another bag of trash. I moved a little bit of that stuff around. These are empty containers so that I can organize. I didn't move anything off of the desk, I just piled onto the desk. In here, I had a bunch of blankets and some sheets. I brought the armoire in here, so I just threw them all in here and threw some of them away. So this is the current process, and we're going to keep going. We are later in the same day. It is Saturday, May the 14th. And I am very happy with my progress. It is still a long way from being done, but I continued on. I should have stopped earlier. Moving up and down makes my head start hurting. I have trouble with migraines, but I seem to have done okay with it, but the whole side of my face is hurting and has sensation in it, but I think I'm okay. But I have definitely overdone it, and tomorrow will probably be hard. But let's take a look at what I've done. And this is one of my 2016 goals, is to clean out that closet right behind me, but I ended up doing a whole lot more. I'm pretty happy with my progress. We are in May, and I am moving right along. So in June, that is the halfway mark of the year. When June comes, I'm going to make a video about the progress of all of my 2016 goals, and so far I am pretty excited. There's only one project that I haven't started yet. But we're doing really well, better than I've done on any other year, because I've been more focused this year than any other year about doing specific things in specific areas. So let's see what I did today. Okay, so here is the closet. I did manage to get some sort of organization in there, but it's still a long way. See all that stuff down there? Okay, I have letters, T-A-M. I had an idea that I was going to use those for, but I don't think it's going to work out. So I've done this. The things that are in here are not going to stay. Some of them will. And that is the same. I just took what was on top, their doilies and stuff, and I just put them inside there. Okay, so I've moved the piano, and the piano is behind the couch where I wanted it. I just love this organ bench that I have right there, so I just moved it where it would sit right by me. Okay, there's the trash can. I've moved the litter box umpteen times. We're going to put it there. So in here, now before today, I had moved all of the picture albums. I think everything on that top shelf came from my mother's. And all of these are ours, so it's not organized, it's just there. These are all empty containers that I had sitting outside the closet, so I just sort of stuffed them in there with a few extra things, so I have to go back to this. And there's Mr. Eensy Weensy. He loves it when I open up the closet. Okay, so I did get the stuff moved off my desk. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all that stuff or how I'm going to end up with it. And then I have these two file things. Those have always been down there. That right there is the light that I use for filming. I have this really pretty room divider that I've done a lot of videos, and I would stand right here and have it right behind me. But now that I've changed the furniture behind me, there's just no way that I can put that room divider there. There's no room for the room divider, and it's big and it's heavy. So what I did, I moved it. No, I didn't move it. I asked Reagan today to move it behind my bed. We haven't had a headboard in like almost our whole 28 years of marriage. So I just had him move it right behind there, and it looks really good and it's out of the way, so I'm happy about that. But now I don't have a place to film that looks really pretty, so I'm kind of disappointed. But it might work if I did some filming right in front of this window. I'm not sure. I waited all winter for it to warm up in this room so that I could put my room divider up and start doing my videos there. So I will have to find another place to put my videos. This is the progress report for my 2016 goal in cleaning out the area behind me. Okay, so I added red flowers up there in the armoire. The armoire came from my bedroom. And then we have this. We've had some baby showers. That shout right there has been sitting on the table for months so that I will get shout for Micah, and I haven't gotten it yet. Alright, here's T-A-M. That might not be permanent. Oh, look at this. I love zebra print, and so I just put a file folder in the front there. And that is a travel file folder. I decided I would do that, and then it would keep papers from laying around. So I moved those over there. This cup, I love this cup, and it's been sitting in a corner cabinet in here for a long time. It never really has a good place to be. I have this thing about empty frames that I love. I got that when we got married to put one of our wedding pictures in. Christian made this for me. He made this for me in 2014, and it's really soft in there. Well, it's not really soft, but it's got material down in there. So I put that over here. I moved it from the other side of the room. Okay, now this is nothing. It's still got all these empty containers in there. So that was to stay in there until I finished it. Okay, love this bench right here, and I added this basket, and I put another basket inside for stuff that I know I'm going to use while I'm sitting there. And there's my coffee and water, so I make sure I drink enough water. I always drink water first thing when I get up. Okay, here's the keyboard. So I'm going to move back, and I moved the little chest of the little dresser that was sitting here and put the piano there. So I did it like this, and I'm super, super happy. I'm sure this could be set up a little different, but I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so I moved the couch the right direction. It still doesn't really fit in here good, all this furniture, but I don't really care as long as it works. It doesn't have to be perfect. That is where I put all the things that the kids made. Kendall made the clock on the right, and on the left, Christian won plumbing competition for Skills USA. He won second place in 2015. Mama was proud. Okay, so this is where I put the little dresser. I just love that piece. I would have never dreamed of putting it in here. And there's Tarzan. What you doing, Tarzan, you old pretty boy? Pretty boy, Tarzan. They love that scratching post. This is one of my favorite pieces. I never know where to put it. I put it on things. I put it on the floor, but right now it's right there. Okay, so I took a picture that was on the wall on the other side of the room, and I just moved it here. I took off all the stuff that was on here just to make it simple. Christian made this piece of wood here. He made this wooden cabinet in woods. And then, so I moved the speaker off. It was sitting right next to this, what do you call that, where the screen is sitting. And it's still cool enough that I'm still turning on the heater during the day. Even though nobody else is, I am. So this is the room, and I'm really, really happy about my progress. All I have, oh, the closet. I forgot the closet. All I have left to do in this project is files. Okay, so the light in this room is broke, but I organized the top shelf. And then I organized the second shelf. And I organized the next shelf. Those are some samples right there I got from Influencer. I did a video on that, but now I need to drink them and tell you if I like them. Okay, whoops. Hang on, let me move this file. This has got all my mother stuff in it. We're trying to sell Mom's house. Okay, these three things, file things, fit right in here. That's all my YouTube stuff in that purple thing. And that is my tripod. That is my mother's jewelry box. And I forget what that thing is. I looked it up online. I'm going to tell you guys about it one day. Bobo. And there you have it. This is Tamera Weeks with Tam's Daily Vlog, and I have reached a 2016 goal. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord. Bye-bye.